What's up, guys?
Welcome back to the ghost trick. Oh, will Line die again? Uh-oh.
Alright, Sniper Fox, it was good to see you. Thanks for at least stopping by for a minute. And for the rest of you, I hope you're all having a good day. It's been interesting. Sorry for starting stream a little bit late. But we're here. And hopefully I don't pass out. Oop. Oh wait, is that off? Where's my where am I, chat? Where am I? Oh, you know what? I think I know what happened. What? Where am I, guys? Let me get that figured out. Oh, are they both like the same? That's kind of weird. Ugh. Oh. Hey, there I am. Why are they both the same name? That's so weird. I might have to like change it, but what's up, guys? We're back
For the ghost trick.
What team am I picking for Splatfest? It's always Team White Chocolate. That's what I picked last time. Picked it last time and we kicked ass. I was what? Let me see what ruler I was here. Also, what's up, Gloomy? What's going on, Chaos as well? Niga? It's good to see you too, Sniper Fox. Even though you're heading out, but you know. Here we go. I have the thing. There it is. Oh wait, that's not it. I have to load the older Splatfests. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, chat. White chocolate ruler +6? +6? Trashed. Hey, what's going on, Galaxy? Hey, I'm glad that you're here. You haven't been able to watch the stream in a while. That's totally okay. I appreciate that you're here now. You know, all right. Let's get the game reloaded now. I'm done waiting. Let's get in there. I want to get that ghost trick started so we can at least get our fire music going. Oh, I'm picking white chocolate. I have to. It is my true favorite. All right. Oh, I need my controller for this. That's right. All right. Yeah, this is gonna be good. Alright, so this is where we left off. We left off at Cabanala Tall and Lovely. Well, that was the name of the song used, but we're at chapter 13 now. Alright. Oh, not chapter select. We want to do a continue. Ooh, can we do it? Yep, there it is. Chapter 13. Alright. Do I remember all the voices, chat? I hope I do.
So last time, I visited the novelist's apartment again. I'm hoping to be able to do something about this mistaken identity kidnapping. As long as there's any possibility that it could be his own daughter who was kidnapped, I doubt that just this minister will call for off the execution tonight. The key to dispelling the minister's doubts is now in bed, coughing. and I need to use this key before that prison van arrives to pick up our death row inmate.
Ghost Brick Phantom Construction. Chat, my voice is disappearing after this stream.
Oh, my darling angel. Oh, just listen to that cough. That reminds me of my first cigarette when I was in high school. You naughty thing, did you leave your nice warm bed to go out into the night to play? A daughter after my own heart. But I must confess, I didn't even notice you were gone. I remember the first time I snuck out. I didn't go out to play. I went to buy Papa a birthday present. He said he wanted a new lighter. But that's no reason to go out this late at night. Besides, did you say lighter? Mine's a little low on juice on account of all the cigarettes that I had. But my fever finally went down. I could barely move after that. But look what it brought you. Your fever is worse now than ever. Here's to the feverish passion of my darling angel. Cheers, continuing my alcohol addiction. Mama? Yes, darling. Let's call Papa and wish him a happy birthday, even though it's already past midnight. Not tonight, Emil. I don't even know if that's the correct pronunciation.
It looks like this little girl was safe all along. I already knew that, but I'm still relieved all the same. And there's another lucky development too. Emil wants to call her father. Now, if I could just make use of that feeling somehow. That would surely bring the Justice Minister around.
All right.
The phone! Now don't you dare get any ideas, my darling angel. Emil, I told you couldn't call him tonight. Why not? Listen to me, Emil. Your father is about to make a big mistake. I want him to reconsider. What do you know about him, Mama? He's the only one who's Justice Minister, you know. All you do is write weird novels. Oh, you did not just make fun of my fur affinity place, did you? What do you mean, weird? How dare you disparage my romantic expressions? Now you've really made me angry. You really have. How do you expect me to forgive such an insult? I'm gonna go and drink. I hate you. I hate you, Mama. There. I'll be keeping my eye on you now, so don't you do anything else mischievous. Like calling your father. I hate you. I can hear you, you know.
Ugh, what a pair. I don't know if this family's issues are, but I do know I have to do something about this lady so Emil can call. I better not put the lamp out now. It'll only pour oil on the flames of anger in this lady's heart. If I want to give Emil a chance to use the phone, I have to think of a way to keep her mother out of the way.
Hey, what's up, Cinder? Oh, there's the rat. Okay. I don't know what that valve does. What's up with the sparks?
Well, well, having a good time, are we, little rodent? Sweet dreams.
Oh my god, yo, that's messed up.
Did you fancy the vintage, my whiskered friend?
That's messed up, bro. Are we gonna electrocute this mouse?
Oh heavens! A blackout at a critical time like this? Of course, dim lights suit my story of love very well, but I myself am not very fond of the dark. Oh, the Prime Minister. Well, it's actually the Justice Minister, Miga. This chandelier just narrowly missed the back of my head. I love the thrill of romance, but I don't need these kind of thrills, thank you.
Is she gonna drink from that? What do you mean she just did that? What?
Ah, what a wonderful atmosphere. Perfect for a clandestine meeting in the dusky twilight.
I don't exactly know how this situation came about, but I think I owe the rat an apology. The rat seems to be unconscious, but now that the room has changed into this, maybe I can use it somehow.
What a naughty chandelier.
Ooh, can I make it burn brighter? And then, because like it'll set her hair on fire. That would be interesting. Oh.
Such insolence.
That's twice she managed to dodge it like that.
Wow, it actually kept track.
Who knew she was a dodging champion? I'm starting to get annoyed. Let me try it again. I'll get her this time.
Alright. So, what we do is we make the light burn brighter. Let her sit down. And then her head's leaning back, so we burn brighter.
Is it insolence or insulation? Whatever. I'll look it up tomorrow.
There we go. Oh, what? I made it burn brighter and then it just like stopped burning as bright. I was hoping that maybe it would set her hair on fire or something. Good point, Miga. Dang. I'll try one more time to see if it's the timing, but I kind of doubt it's the timing. We'll see. Okay, yeah. So burning it brighter doesn't change anything, but it is interesting that it can do that. I don't know how that would solve the puzzle, though. I can't reach any of those, but...
The latest dictionary. Wasn't this on his desk before? Poor thing, destined to never be returned to the bookshelves.
Got her attention.
Emil! Emil, help me! Mama! I'm sorry, Mama. I'm too dizzy. I can't get up. I'm afraid I can't help you right now. Ah ha ha! Here's to the weakness of my darling angel.
That chandelier on there is tighter than her wedding band. She won't be able to escape on her own.
Alright.
If I recall, the novelist said that she didn't like the dark. I don't want her thrashing around any more than she is already. I'd better not put out this lamp right now.
What? Damn, can't reach the phone, dude. Oh, can I actually reach it? No, I can't. Oh, she's being lifted.
Ah, what? What is going on here? Emil, look! Do you see this? Help me, please!
Sorry, I'm too sick. I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning, so I guess I'll just have to stay up there spinning too.
Damn.
Looks like this lady won't be going anywhere for a while. Now the little girl can call her father. The only trouble is she can't reach it. I guess I'll just have to deliver it to her. Oh, that's right, the angle of those candles. I saw something familiar just recently, didn't I?
Am I gonna burn her? That would be insane, but... I'm gonna kill this woman!
What in the world is going on here? Alright, you lazy Mary.
Oh, goody. Excuse me a minute while I call Papa, okay? Mama, I'll only be a minute.
Don't you dare! I won't have it!
Hello, Papa? Emil, is that you? Of course it is, silly. What did you think? But I heard they said you were... Oh, I'm on too much Perk 30 right now. It's never mind, it's nothing. Silly old Papa. Happy birthday, Papa. Birthday? Oh, right. It was my birthday today, wasn't it? I'm sorry we couldn't celebrate tonight. Thanks to the mean old mama. Oh, your mean old mama. I mean, your mother. What is she up to right now? Well, she's certainly up all right. My stubborn mother is kind of tied up at the moment.
Get me down!
She needs to be taught a lesson for causing us so much trouble. No, Emil. I'm the one who was wrong. Huh? Could you tell your mother I'm sorry? What do you have to be sorry about? I was just about to make a terrible mistake. But it's all right now. Oh, okay. You're still young. There's a lot that I can't tell you right now. The job of Justice Minister is very complicated to see. Okay. But just remember, you're always the most important thing to your mother and me. Did you do something naughty to your mother? If you did, I want you to apologize. I don't think I did anything. But okay, I'll apologize. That's a good girl. Okay, Papa. Have a good night. I love you. I love you too, Emil. Good night, sweetheart.
Yeah, that face change is insane. He just like pulled out the Roblox face.
Mama? I'm sorry.
My goodness! Why the sudden change?
I guess I was wrong about you. I didn't understand.
Oh, Emil.
I thought all you ever did was write these weird novels.
That makes me a little sad.
Papa said the job of Justice Minister is complicated.
Yes, your father's job is very, very complicated and difficult. He comes home so late, so I have to write romantic smut novels with me and the Prime Minister to pass the time. That's why I couldn't talk to you about most of it. But you're right. I shouldn't treat you like such a little girl anymore. You're growing up after all.
And I promise to stop calling your novels weird and try to actually read them. No! No, you won't! You ain't getting your fucking hands near that, Emil. Get out of here. No. No!
What? Maybe you'd better wait until you're a little older for that. Okay. So, Emil, if you're feeling a little bit more charitable toward your old mama, don't you think you can let me down now?
I mispressed.
You know, I would love to do that. But I'm still feeling too dizzy and sick right now.
Tonight, on this holiest of nights, my deadline. It looks like the only thing pressing on me will be the chandelier. Here's to Papa and Mama's darling angel.
Don't drink any of that. There's literally ash and cigarette in there.
All of a sudden, everyone's getting along again. It's such an abrupt change. I can't understand it. Is this what family's all about?
No. This is not family, my guy. This is derangement.
In any case, the situation has changed dramatically now. I can just hope that the mysteries of me can be cleared up as quickly as the furrows on the minister's brow. I don't know where Kamala is, but at least now the Justice Minister's doubts are dispelled. I think I'll go back to his office, where everybody's waiting for the prison van.
Nice.
The minister's family now has Smiles and Harmony back, but Kamala is still in the hands of the kidnappers. I decided to go back to the Justice Minister's office. Surprisingly, the minister's brow is still just as furrowed as ever, quite unlike a father who's just learned his daughter's safe. He seems to be in the depths of despair. The atmosphere in the room is very different now. It seems to have an air of unfocused anxiety. I get the feeling something big is going to happen.
I just found out that my daughter is safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for my daughter's sake. And for mine. No need to thank us, Mr. Minister. It was nothing.
Oh, what did he do?
But one question. I can't help but notice. Your daughter's safe. And yet, you still look unhappy. How about a little smile for us? Ah, of course. There is still the matter of the kidnapping victim. But is that really the only thing that troubles you, Mr. Minister? Please let me think of peace until the prison van arrives.
Bro. Ugh.
Oop, didn't mean to press that. I wonder if Lynne is at the park yet. I'm going to say I speak in regular voice again. I'm feeling the lightheadedness again. Until we get to a report, I guess I'll just have to wait here. This continued distress of the ministers. Is there really something more to it, like the inspector in white said? Hello, Justice Minister. How about you finally admit I do exist? That thank you I expressed was meant for you. You're a ghost, aren't you? And you have the power to control, manipulate people, don't you? No, I don't have that kind of power. I can't control you. We've actually known, for quite a while that I had no idea. But I had no idea there were the powers of the dead of ghosts. Known about what? We knew about the existence of somebody who can control others. A manipulator. What's this? I saw your execution order caused me so much anguish, Detective Jowd. Mr. Minister, why don't you just tell us everything you know? Yeah, I suppose that should. You need to hear it all. Oh, what the hell? All about the huge mistake this foolish man made. Some cases in this country right now that are under a top secret investigation. Of course, you wouldn't have known about them, Detective Jowd. Right, they don't share too much top secret information with the inmates in prison. There are 3 prisoners, including you in the special prison you just escaped from. All 3 cases have similar points in common. Ooh, okay. They all have to do with something that they suspect has to do with ghosts. Roxinger leaked national secrets in his lyrics. Curry-loving fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage at the Metro Police Department. Neither of these men had a motive for the crime, and both of their crimes were impossible. Impossible? The Curry lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office, and the Roxinger had no way of knowing the national secrets he leaked. The Special Investigation Unit submitted an investigative report to me on them. They concluded these men's criminal acts were not of their own volition. But how could that be? The theory the unit came up with is the existence of a manipulator. A manipulator, huh? That's when the special prison was established as a facility to research that theory. Interesting. Somebody with power has been at work. These past several days, Inspector Cabanela has been studying these cases. Yes, hasn't he? Manipulating somebody into committing a criminal act, according to the inspector. First of its kind was a locked room murder involving our nation's best detective. You're saying that I was somehow manipulated into shooting Alma? I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't call being controlled by anyone. It's just not possible to manipulate another's behavior like that. My powers certainly don't work on the living. That's what I thought when I heard the theory too. However, I was seriously mistaken, and it proved to be a big mistake. What? The minister's mistake. Yeah, no, I just need to take normal voice for a bit. Maybe I could probably do, Sissel's voice. I just don't think I can do the other guys' voices. Imagine a mistake. Could you tell us about it? I suppose everyone here has the right to know. Alright, fine. I'll speak out loud so that the Inspector Cabana can hear this too. There's something I'd like the 2 of you to hear. It's about a mistake I made. Nah, you're fine, Cass. Inspector Cabanela, when you first made that report about a manipulator, I'm afraid I didn't believe it at all. Impossible, I thought. Perfectly understandable, Mr. Minister. But I was wrong. That kind of power does exist. And I learned the truth of that firsthand. What's this? A month ago, I signed the order to carry out Detective Jowd's execution. However, that act wasn't of my own volition. I was being controlled. You never told me about this, Mr. Minister. This document? What am I doing? What the fuck? No, I mustn't sign it. Wait, don't deliver that document. Peace. That's when it started. That's when all of my fear, despair, and suffering began. Oh, snap. At the time, it didn't even cross my mind. I had been manipulated, and my memory of that event was only hazy at best. So the memory being manipulated doesn't clearly remain, huh? Signing execution orders is part of a justice minister's job. At the time, just thought that my psyche was rebelling against the task. Dude, that's a strong ghost. But the next day it dawned on me. I remembered Inspector Cabana's report on the existence of a manipulator. As a minister of justice, I couldn't admit what had happened to me. I only signed the execution order because I was being controlled. If something like that got out, this nation's judicial system would crumble. Besides, I had no evidence to present that I had actually been controlled. So in the end, I couldn't admit to anybody what happened. So I suppose it sounds like a bit of an excuse. Should have at least told us, Minister. Yes, I know, I should have. I was running away from the problem. And then my wife found out I was worried about something. Well, if you go around with an expression like that, I guess it's bound to happen. I explained to her. She was dead set against the way I was handling it. If you don't withdraw that order to tell everyone the truth immediately, I'm moving out. And then, with the kidnapping tonight, with a thrust under my nose like that, I can make no longer deny my mistake. This manipulator comes upon us from somewhere unseen. That's why I've been keeping my distance from everyone. So that's why I've been telling people to stay back. So there's somebody else behind besides me. With the powers of the dead. I'm fine with that. After all, I already knew about a certain desk lamp. So, the great manipulator had Lynne shoot Sissel. And Sissel's got some evidence about his existence. What I'm not fine with is the fact that person can control and manipulate living creatures. That's certainly not something I can do. Apparently, different ghosts get different ghost tricks. Ooh, that's freaky. Uh-oh. I never imagined that tonight I would find out where this kind of power comes from. Where it comes from. Inspector Cabana, this manipulator is a ghost. A departed spirit. A spirit? As a matter of fact, there's a ghost talking to us right now. Chow, don't tell me you can hear this ghost too. I'd say the only person who can hear him is you. Spirit, ghost, gods in heaven. Excuse me, Mr. Minister. I suddenly have some urgent business to attend to. Bro, what if they just like fucking kill it? They're like, bro, if you want to hear the ghost, we gotta kill you. We gotta kill you. Never, bro. Never. This is Lynne. I'm at the park. We've been waiting to hear from you. Have you found the evidence? The situation here is kind of difficult to explain. Sissel, if you're there, come back to the park immediately. Yeah, bro, we're gonna have to kill you. Looks like your help is needed, Sissel. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Alright, to the park. Lynne calls. Lynne dies. Lynne calls, and I oblige. I take off towards Temsic Park, a place where clearly something big is taking place. Yikes. The manipulator, the person whose very existence sheds new light on everything. Detective Jald's crime, the executioners, and even my own death. Could it be? Could Lynne have been manipulated into shooting me? Hey, that's what I said. Nice. Oh, it's 1:28 p.m. Oh. Temsic Park, the site of the little lady Camelot's abduction tonight, and the place where an important piece of evidence, the music box, was hidden. What is the chef doing here? I wonder why our lady detective is looking so dejected. At least she isn't dead. But what did she find? Oh, you like the Grand Fest shirt? It's so good. Huh? What's he doing here? La la la, let me spend you a moment here. The world will not end if the food delivery is a little late. La la la. A little late, it's already ice cold. Imagine. Ooh, I got this spinning thing down pretty good. I didn't even put much effort into it. It's quite a bit of power and speed for a piece of playground equipment. You can just imagine all the poor kids who get sent flying all over the park. Actually, I want to know what's on there. Love letter? Huh? Oh, there you are, Sissel. Your dejected expression, I gather. You didn't find what you were looking for. Right? I can't find the music box anywhere. But I found something else instead. Something horrible. Horrible? What is it? No! Looks like a dead body. I nearly died when I saw it. And I suppose now that we found it, we can't just leave it there, can we? Nope, suppose not. Wonderful. No, it was this guy. Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park of the Rock of the Gods. You there. You're talking to me, aren't you? I have some leaflets for you. Leaflets I know you'll be very interested in. I urge you to peruse it thoroughly. Peruse it. Examine its detail. Never mind that right now. Do you remember your name? My name? My name? What does my name matter when there are more important things to worry about? Okay. Come now and study these tracks with me, my brother. Come and learn about the Rock of the Gods with me. The night is no longer young. As a matter of fact, daybreak is approaching, but we are young. Look, I don't have time to get involved with your way of life, but I am interested in your way of death. So let's go back to 4 minutes before your death. Let's go. Yeah, I remember this. The fourth leaflet. I've located the target beauty, a girl of the right age coming out of the right apartment building at the right time. Yes, my dear. I'll ever so gently nab her and come right back to your side. This was her abduction. Good evening, young lady. Won't you come with me? Eek! A blue guy! Oh god, so what do I do? What do I do? I have to do something. What? Oh, that's Mino. Mino the mascot, symbol of Temsic Park? Forget about the name of that big creepy lump of concrete. Talk about the way it changed direction. Did you see that? Yeah, I did. I witnessed it with my own eyes. The power of the rock killed the gods. That was the power of the gods. The power of the gods saved that little girl. And then that same power very deliberately crushed you instead. Yes, precisely. That is called the mischief of the gods. Was it the mischief of the gods? Or was it a ghost trick? Nah, couldn't have been a ghost trick. No ghost trick could change the direction of something that heavily in midair. Wait a minute. What if there was someone with much greater powers than me? There's another flame beside mine. Oh, yeah, the flame of God, isn't it? Hold on. Spirit is a flame too, isn't it? Yeah, so. Pardon me, but are you a god? I sincerely doubt it. The last minute, that big lump of concrete made a huge swing on one side. That's probably that flame's doing. Who could it be? Definitely believe it's either a god or somebody god or related. Maybe I'll better try talking to this person. What the? This person with much greater powers than me. It's you? Hey! So, the dog missile is more powerful than any other ghost. Missile! You look well for being dead. Did you see? Did you see what I did? I did it. I tried really hard. I saved Miss Kamala. Are you telling me I was done in by a puppy dog? Missile, what's going on? How'd you get powers of the dead? I'm glad you asked. After Miss Kamala went out and you left. Dude, this dog is insane. No! No! I cannot believe this. Crushed under that scary big lump. Oh, what have I done? I'm so sorry, little lady. Please forgive me. Miss Camilla. And then she saved her. I had to rescue Miss Camilla. It was up to me. I cried out from the depths of my heart. And then... I can't tell you how surprised I was. But I bet you understand, right? Better than probably anyone else could. I remember what you did for me, how you saved me. So, you went back, right? Back to 4 minutes before this lady's death? You bet I did. Yeah, this is an interesting plot twist. Now's my chance, I thought. I saw the core. I don't know, it looks pretty far. Stretched out my paw towards the core. Oh, how I felt that moment. I love for you to be able to feel it too. Go ahead, sister, go ahead and try it yourself. I can't believe it. How could you connect such a great distance? Well, they didn't call me missile for nothing. And then you manipulated that Mino thing and threw it aside? Right on top of my head. Oh, no, actually. Huh? Can't manipulate things like you can. Can't? Then how did you... I know what to do then. It happened to see something. I caught my eye and it had a core too. The leaf. Single leaf hanging from there. What in the world? I can't manipulate things, but apparently I can swap them. As long as the two things have the same shape, that is. Swap things with the same shape. Go ahead and try it. Press swap. That's incredible. So that's how you saved your mistress, isn't it? That's how I became caught up in this. I'm so very sorry. My powers are too meager. Meager? Because you see, I saw one more. Happened to notice the one more core too. There's something with the exact same shape stuck in the branches of a tree. Hey, you're right. If Mino could be swapped again with that, then disaster won't have to rain down on my head. What is that thing? It's too big to be a leaf. Whatever it is, I prefer it much more on my head than Mino. So why didn't you swap it then, Missile? I couldn't. Stretch out my paw a little further than you can, Sissel. But this is just too far for me. I couldn't reach. Yeah, I mean, it looked like a football. I must admit, it's a fascinating spectacle of death, if I say so myself. Kept retrying over and over to see if there's anything I can do. I bet there's something you can do now, huh? If we were to work together, you and me. Sicily, you think so? I don't plan on letting anyone die in front of me tonight. Do you think you can help me? Of course, naturally. So we're gonna drop that Mino into a different spot. Alright, let's try it. Let's go back again to 4 minutes before. Ooh, interesting. Alright, let's get started. 4 minutes from now, you'll swap Mino with the leaf. And then, you'll have to swap Mino with something else. Something with the same shape. Oh, I believe that's a rugby ball. Alright, rugby ball, huh? But with the rugby ball where it is now, Missile can't reach it. So that means I have to move it closer somehow. Looks like you and I will have to work together. Together we can stop Mino from hurting anyone. Alright, so... Huh? Are you coming back to talk to me again? No, I wish you could talk to me. We could discuss the gods. Oh boy. I just came this way without giving it much thought. But now there's no core for me to get back. You failed to follow the path of the gods. Maybe I'd better start over. That's crazy. Alright, I'm just gonna use the bathroom real quick, guys. I will be right back. We will continue as soon as I get back. Oop. Should probably do this though. There we go. So this way the time doesn't pass. Be right back. All right. We are back. Scripted. What? All right, it's soft locked. Okay, now I understand what you guys meant. I was so confused. All right. Alright, Missile. Your powers are the key this time. Alright, I'm ready. I can swap anything that has the same shape. Just call me if you find anything you want to try. Probably the best thing to do is just try a bunch of things, see how it goes. And if I see something we can swap, should use RT. Alright, so now we have to go right. Okay. Oh gosh, they're both at... Oh god, okay, that's confusing, but okay. If only my paw could reach a little further, I could have swapped that big lump one more time. Swapped it with that rugby ball in the tree. That's right, that's what we're gonna do now, together. I'm gonna give it my best. First thing to do is to find a path to that rugby ball. Oh, right, so yeah, that's right. So, okay. Here you come already. I swore to myself not to repeat my mistakes. Mistakes? When somebody's in trouble, you should let them a hand, otherwise you'll definitely regret it. And now, the recklessness of the youth has taken over, giving me lightning fast speed. I've been thinking, if we could stop this man from running, maybe he wouldn't get squished. Wouldn't be easy to stop me once the recklessness of youth has taken over. Stop him, huh? Oops. Yeah, because I mean, I could technically swap this and this. It's interesting. Could also swap that. Okay, it's interesting. Look at this funny flattened ball. It's the same shape as that horrible Mino, but it's too far to swap from here. Even this ball is starting to look horrible at me. We have to find a way to get this ball closer. Knock it down from the tree. There must be something we can do. Oh, we can't manipulate it? Alright, so yeah, no, I had the right idea swapping out the tire, but I should have kept the tire in the one spot. Yeah, it was basically cluing me onto that. Too heavy. Too heavy. Something tells me I think I understand what I need to do. I'm thinking. Maybe I have to swap it in midair. Like, I have to wait for it to get in midair and then I can get it. Let's see. Let's see. Perhaps. Actually, let me see something real quick. Bro's getting smacked up right now. Let's see. Oh, I didn't see this coming. Don't you know the first thing about the globe climber? Huh? Even little children treat it with the respect it deserves. They know that unless you spin it gently, there's no stopping it. Yeah, it does look pretty dangerous. Looks like I'm just destined to fly through the air like this for a while. This might buy us some time. Maybe I'll just keep spinning around like that for a whole 4 minutes. I'm sorry, but I don't think I can stand for that long. But anyway, at least we stopped him from running for a little while. Let's do what we can while we have the chance. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button. Let's see now. Darn. Oh, wait, no, actually, hold on. We can do this. We can swap the baseball. There we go. Yeah, and that makes sense, right? Because we wouldn't have been able to get the baseball in there. So it is good that we did that first. Now this should work. No! I swap it out with a tire. That'd be kind of funny. I so did not see that coming. I never thought the umbrella would catch the ball. Did you see that? The tree branch shook a little. I think I saw it shake too. If only shook a little more, it would knock that terrible rugby ball down from this terrible tree. Maybe it just needs a little bit more weight. Okay. Yeah, so I think I understand what we need to do now. The tire needs to be on the left. So that's the order of operations here. That's the order of operations. Tire needs to be on the left.
Observe.
So tire on left, right? Okay. And we just have to. I keep pressing this wrong button. I just have to wait for the guy to show up. Oh no, we don't. No. There we go. Swap those. Perfect. Then we need to get him in here. Okay. Now I can spin this. That will help him. That'll buy us some time to get up here now. All right, now we can wait. So now we prepare. Oop, not that way. Now we repair with this. We go here and then we wait. I keep pressing RB. Yeah, I know, right? It was a little paused. Unless if I was supposed to put the tire on the thing. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Oh, there we go. We moved the ball. What do you think, Missile? Haha. Put the ball there. I think I can do it. In just a few seconds, you'll swap Mino with the leaf. And then, from there, you can swap Mino one more time with the final moment is near. Missile, are you ready? You bet. All right. I gotta stop pressing RB. This sucks. Oh, there we go. Watch me, Sissel. Here I go. There, how's that? My head has been spared. Truly, that was a try worthy of the gods. And now Mino is right where he belongs. We did it again, didn't we? Didn't we? Yeah, fate averted. Let's go, chat. Now nobody has to die. Except for one brave little somebody. Huh? I'm talking about you, Missile. Oh, me? I guess you're right. I'm still dead, aren't I? So now let's go back and save your life. Wait a minute. What is it? Now that I think about it, I think I want to stay dead a little longer. What? When I was alive, I couldn't even help Miss Camilla when she was in trouble. I want to be able to protect her. And to do that, I need these powers I have now. I see. Perfectly understandable. Even I wish I had powers like that. Hey, we just saved you. Don't wish your life away already. Yeah, like Lion who died 5 fucking times. Oh, of course, you're right. Alright, Missile. Have it your way. BK, have it your way. By the way, Mr. Reckless Youth, there's a certain detective who needs that music box you found. When we get back to the present time, could you give it to her? Certainly, you have my word. Let's go back then to the present. Yay! Yay! We did it! And so, Camilla ended up in the hands of the kidnappers. Weren't able to change that part. Lion listened to my story without saying anything. I'm sorry, I wish there was something else we could have done. No, you did your best. I'm sure she's alright, after all. After all, she has me. Missile, you in there? This Lion, leave Miss Camilla to me. I know I don't look like much right now, but I'm sure I can help her. Missile? No, my Missile's a leaf. Uh-oh. I'm gonna leave it up to Missile. Kinda looks like Missile is being left up in the wind. I have something to give you. Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park, the rock of the gods. Aren't you forgetting your promise? Oh, pardon me. The music box. Let's go. This is for you. Oh. You kept the music box safe, didn't you? Thank you. Not at all. I was only dealing with the rock of the gods. Would have wanted. Is he about to go clinically insane? What's the matter, cat? Got your tongue? He's mesmerized by my beauty.
Oh! Shut the fuck up, Lion.
Hey, the cat's not allowed to get your tongue. Is he gonna have a heart attack? Like, the fuck's he doing? Excuse me, but are you? No, it couldn't be. Have we met before? Aren't you that little girl from that time? I'll never forget it. It was 10 years ago in this park. 10 years ago? You're talking about... You're in this park. The gods surely control fate. Today, 10 years from that day, we meet once again. If that isn't the power of the gods, then what is it? Could just be coincidence. Apparently, you know our lady detective here. Can you tell us about it? What happened 10 years ago? Yes, of course. I was actually about to do that. Rock of the gods. What's this rock of the gods you keep mentioning? Alright, Mika. No, it's okay, man. I appreciate you hanging out for now. Yeah, definitely. You don't want to miss this story, so definitely check out the VOD after. Thanks for coming out, dude. Don't you know? It's right there in front of us. No, it's so sad. Missile. Oh, is it a meteorite that landed? Wait a minute, you said gods, but do you mean dogs? Of course not, don't be silly. There's no time for ridiculous word games. We are standing just above the Rock of the Gods now. Take a look at that monument. Monument? Rock of the Gods. Rock of the Gods? It's a meteorite. The rock is buried in the ground right there. It's been there for these 10 years. Ever since that day, it flew down from the heavens and showed us a miracle. A miracle? So this rock you've been talking about, is a meteorite? Precisely, dropped from the sky on that day 10 years ago. Yes, of course. Surely you know all about it. Me? That day, I just happened to be passing through this park. Had no idea that day would change my destiny. The sun was going down, and through the gloom, I heard the scream of a little girl. Eek! No, just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. Uh-oh. It's this one. And the meteor killed the guy? I peeked out fearfully from the bushes. Saw some shadowy figures. I didn't see the face of the criminal clearly, but I knew I should do something to help, but I couldn't move. The tension was so thick, it was painful. Just when I couldn't stand it any longer. That's what happened. The sky suddenly turned bluish white. A meteor came and killed this guy. Bro. When it crashed into the ground, the meteorite gave off a shower of beautiful fragments. And then I saw it. One of those beautiful fragments pierced into the criminal's back. Judgment of the gods was brought down in the park that day. Yeah, what a way to go. That's so real. 10 years ago, the little girl that was you was saved by the Rock of the Gods. Oh my, I can't believe it. The Rock of the Gods was given the name Temsik, and today it lies sleeping deep in the Earth's rock. I never heard of this. I always thought Detective Zhao was the one who saved me. You were very young then, and you passed out from the shock of being taken hostage. Of course you wouldn't remember. That's funny. A huge incident like that should have caused quite a stir. It's strange you never heard of it, Lynne. Is it? It is, isn't it? But now that I think about it, I remember I didn't want to think about what happened. I avoided the news, and I never came back to this park again. That's why I didn't know anything about it. The meteorite was named Temsik after the name of the park that it fell in. And then the Rock of the Gods was forgotten. Now, an awful thing is happening. They're talking about turning the park into a housing site. I'll never forget that miracle I witnessed that day, and so I've taken up residence in this park, and I'm trying to appeal to the people. Protect the park, the Rock of the Gods, that is my mission. I see. This is very intriguing, guys. I'm taking you with me, Missile. So 10 years ago, the little girl that was lying wasn't aware of the meteorite. I get that, but Detective Zhao, on the other hand, there's no way he didn't know about this Temsik thing. And if he knew, and the man died, I took his life. What was that confession of his all about? The rocks of the gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago changed the destinies of many people's lives, like the ripples on a pond when a pebble is dropped in. With every answer I get, I learn about a new mystery, and will I be able to break this chain of mysteries before dawn? Anyway, now that we have the evidence we need, we decided to meet up again at the minister's office. Besides, there are quite a few things I want to ask Detective Zhao. Ooh. We found the music box, Detective Zhao. Good job, Lynne. I knew you would. Once everything had been resolved, I had wanted you to give this to him. Him? You mean Inspector Cabanela, right? I don't suppose he'll ever forgive me. Detective Zhao. Now then, let's get this thing open. I know there's a certain knack to doing it, you know? See? Falls on a knack, looks more like brute strength to me. The gun? Should find scorch marks on the grip. Scorch marks? When Camelot built her contraption, she used a special kind of string. It's a kind that magicians use that burns up in an instant and disappears. Why would little Camelot use something like that? I don't know, maybe because she's a detective's daughter. Not leaving any evidence behind and all that, haha. In the case report, there was mention of some scorch marks. When it happened, Kamala was watching from her hiding space. She saw the flame turn to the gun, something she naturally didn't include in her design. I took the gun out of the frame and replaced it with a picture. If you remove the picture, you should find scorch marks behind the frame too, and those marks should match up with the ones on the gun. In other words, it proves the contraption existed. They were in that room that day. And it didn't work the way your little girl intended, is that right? Exactly, some cowardly culprit modified the design. But that angle was never brought up in court, and so, as Justice Minister, I must call off the execution at this point. I knew I was right. It wasn't Detective Jowd. Now we can finally prove that. Thank goodness. Thank you, Lynne. In those eyes of yours, I see the eyes of that little girl from 10 years ago. Sissel, if you hadn't come to my cell tonight, I would be gone by now, without ever having known any of this. This is what I deserve. That's what I told myself these past 5 years. But things are different now. Thanks to you, my eyes have finally been opened. Tonight, I've come into contact with a lot of people's lives and got involved with their fates. And the only reason I was doing it was to regain my own lost memory. But things are different now. We've connected to each other somehow. I just know it. And that's why I need to ask you a few more questions, in order to find the truth about us. Fair enough, fire away. Alright, well, we're gonna find out about this. Sissel told me all about it, Detective Jowd. About the manipulator. Yes, and it looks like this manipulator really did a number on the minister, too. Ah! Please don't pick on the minister. If he dies again, I'm the one who has to save him. Sissel, do you think that what's happened that's what happened to me too? What are you talking about, Lynne? Don't tell me. You were manipulated too. There's always a part of me that just couldn't believe it. That image of the one who shot me. And now I see the possibility of a new explanation. But who is it and why did they do it? That contraption was a birthday surprise for Kamala's mother, wasn't it? That's right. Something's been bothering me about it. I feel like I know that device from somewhere. No surprise there. You lost your life once tonight because of that machine. Right, I knew it. See, Detective Jowd? No, I'm afraid I don't see. I told Detective Jowd about it. I told him about seeing the exact same contraption tonight in a completely different place. That's very strange indeed. A junkyard on the edge of town. I've never heard of the place. And what's more, I've never told a single soul about that contraption. You haven't? That old pigeon guy. Who in the world is he? Detective Jowd, you must have heard this name before. Temsic. The meteorite that fell in the park 10 years ago. You were there. So you found out about that, didn't you? I heard that meteorite saved little Lynne's life. That's right. Couldn't do anything to help Lynne that day. But in that case, I don't get it. If it's true, it didn't mean you didn't steal someone's life away. What are you talking about? Detective Jowd, you told me 10 years ago the person who killed the perpetrator in the park was you. What? But it was the meteorite. I did it. I manipulated the asteroid to fall on the Earth at that moment. I wasn't lying. I stole that man's life away. No question about it. It was entirely my fault. I was just about to shoot him. I would have shot him the next instant if the meteorite hadn't come. At that point, I was already a murderer. That's not true. You were trying to save me. Lynne, I'm sorry, but I don't think that's really it. Huh? The truth, chat? On that day 10 years ago, a different incident happened in another place. I killed another man! Yes, in the police headquarters interrogation room, the worst sort of incident. A suspect who was being questioned escaped. Wow, I didn't know about that. I happened to be in the detective division, so I joined the chase. Fortunately, or I guess unfortunately, I was able to track him down alone to the park. Hold it right there. I fired a warning shot, wanting to catch him bad. That warning shot made him panic. At that time, I was a young and green detective brandishing my sense of justice like a sword. I made him panic and got you involved, Lynne. It was all my fault. Detective Jowd, all I could see was my target. I couldn't even see you. I'm so sorry, Lynne. So the man who grabbed me died that day. These last 10 years, I've never forgotten his face. And then a few years after that, when my wife Alma died in such a mysterious way, I thought it was fate, my punishment for what I'd done. I painted pictures of myself, nothing but portraits of people's faces. All of the faces of the many people I met in my life and didn't want to forget. Ah, including Sissel. And tonight, I finished my last portrait, the final face I wanted to remember. Sissel? The final face. Face of the man in the park that day. Wait just 1 minute. That can't be. I saw that painting. I saw the face you painted tonight. It was my face. Are you telling me I was the man in the park that time? That's right. That face of yours is the face I saw 10 years ago. The face of the man whose life I stole. Of the man who was once pronounced dead at the scene. But hold on, Detective Jowd. That can't be true. I just met Sissel for the first time tonight. And he died right in front of me. By the way, the name I know, the name that I know, the man in the park that day by, isn't Sissel. What? From the first minute I laid eyes on you tonight, I've been wondering, who in the world is this guy? Mr. Minister, Inspector Campanella, where are you? Just be quiet and listen. This is our demand. What? Demand? Our demand hasn't changed. The execution must be tonight. Once we've confirmed it's been carried out, we'll release the hostage. What are you talking about, Mr. Inspector Campanella? And you know it wasn't my daughter who was abducted. Does it really matter who the hostage is? A life is a life, even if it's the daughter of a death row prisoner. Once the criminal gets to the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for our call. Oh, he's being manipulated, bro. The master manipulator. What is it, Mr. Minister? You look paler than ever. What in the world? What's going on, Inspector Campanella? The rock of the gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago twisted the fates of many people and started a chain of tragic events. And even now, the chain continues to go even longer. Inspector Cabanella's call proved that to us. And the greatest mystery of all has been risen to the surface. Who is this me I've been chasing all night? Who am I? I'm even further from knowing that when I started. This is interesting, guys. Interesting. Interesting. Wait. I swear to God that said 1:35 p.m., not 2:50 a.m. No shot. There was a mistranslation, chat. Absolutely, there was a mistranslation. I'm not crazy. Hold the phone. I'm looking at the VOD right now. There's no way. No shot. Hold on. I need to go back to the previous chapter and look at the time. Yeah, it did. It said 1:28 p.m. Bro, they mistranslated, bro. No, I didn't think it. I did not think it, chat. Go back 55 minutes. Go back 55 minutes before this point. It says PM. It says PM. I knew I wasn't fucking lying. It says PM. It says 1:28 PM, not AM. Bro, that's insane. They mistranslated it. I knew I was crazy. Oh my god. I knew I wasn't crazy. That is... That's funny. That's so funny. Alright, 10 years ago, a man named Sissel took a little girl named Lynne hostage and then was killed by a meteorite fragment. Tonight, a man named Sissel met a detective named Lynne at a junkyard on the edge of town and then was killed by a bullet. But the scene I was waiting for me on the other end of the phone line feels like the final nail in the coffin of my lost memory. I see. Myself. There you are, Commander Sith. Finally. Sister, where have you been, my good man? We've been looking everywhere for you. Had a little unfinished business to take care of. Didn't think it would take this long. How about your people? They sure went up their way to mess me up. I say, I believe we've fulfilled every one of your conditions of our little deal. What right do you have to complain about anything outside our bargain? We can talk about that when we get put together. This will be our last communication by telephone. We'll arrive in 1 hour. I look forward to seeing with you, Sissel.
Dawn is approaching. The darkness surrounding my own mystery is deep, but I know it's always darkness before the dawn.
Bro, what if we're not actually Sissel? Like what if we were never Sissel the whole time? Like there's a possibility, right? Like that when our spirit appeared, we thought we were Sissel, but we actually weren't. Like, what if we were just some other thing that died? Yes, we're nearing the final stages of our little deal, my good man. Yes, sir, all preparations are complete, sir. We just had a report, sir. Lights have been spotted, sir. Have they now? By all means, let's have a look. Bro gives that thing a slap. Yes, we're very close. We will now disconnect from the communication cable and have no service until we arrive, sir. Very well. Oh, they're in a submarine. Interesting. Interesting. Nice try, Inspector Cabana.
Oh, nice try, Inspector Cabanela. But you can never stop me. See ya, sucker. Like, dude. Fucking pussy.
Trick time. So, that submarine guy and his people have a deal going on with me, do they? If that's the case, they probably aren't the ones who killed me, right? Anyway, there's definitely something behind the inspector's death. I think I better talk to him. Hey, do you think you wake up for me? Oh boy, still unconscious, huh? Guess he hadn't been dead for very long then. I'll just go ahead and go back to 4 minutes before his death. I'm a little nervous about what I might see there, though. But if that's where I'm gonna find my answers, I can't run away from it. Yeah, something tells me we're not actually Sissel. Because I think in the beginning, right? In the very beginning, I think in the very beginning of the game, when we talked to the lamp, right? For the first time, like, I think they mentioned that, like, we can take on, like, any form right? Considering that we could take on any form, maybe because we assumed we were Sissel's body, right? Maybe because we assumed we were Sissel's body, we took his form, and that's who we thought we were. But we could be someone completely different who's dead, who's unrelated to this entire situation. Once a criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for our call. That's a good boy. Gee, hostage sure is a handy thing. Gives me complete control. It gives me complete control over the top police inspector of the country.
Nah.
Oh, what's the matter? All those broken bones smart a bit? Oh, what's it like to feel pain? Does it make you feel alive?
Why are you doing this?
Now, is that any kind of question for a top inspector to ask? Isn't it, like, obvious? Revenge, of course. Revenge on all the people who stole my life away 10 years ago.
What? Don't be ridiculous. It was a meteorite that stole your life, or have you forgotten that?
Wrong answer, dude. I was murdered by all of you. Detective Jowd, who chased me down and forced me into a corner, even though I was innocent. Line, that girl was right there while I was running.
Line, she's an innocent little girl playing in the park.
If that brat hadn't been there, I would never have thought of taking a hostage.
That is the most self-centered garbage I've ever heard.
And finally, you, Inspector Cabanola. Me? If you hadn't done what you did, I would have never pointed a gun at that kid. You were so proud of your spotless record. In my case, was the old blot on it, wasn't it? Only two people knew the real truth, me and Detective Jowd. I bet tonight's execution will be quite the relief to you, won't it? One of those people who knew about the stain on your record would disappear for good. That's why you didn't help him escape from prison. Uh-oh. That's the kind of guy you are.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit, I got shot again.
Ye gods!
Now then, Inspector, time to take a big red stain on your spotless white coat. This was another condition of my deal. To wipe out everybody who knew about Tensik. Revenge? That's what I'm up to. None of this makes any sense.
Hey man, why tell me what's going on? Inspector Cabanola, he's awake. My head is spinning, baby. Am I to understand that Cabanola character who just got shot is me? That's right. And you're supposed to be the scoundrel who just shot me. I guess so. But you couldn't be, couldn't you? Huh? After all, a guy in the red suit just walked out the door, right? So, who are you? I guess I just have to face it. I'm not that Sissel guy. I'm somebody who's searching for himself. That's why I'm here to save you. At the very least, you have information about that guy in red, information I need. So you came on a rescue mission now, didn't you? Nothing like the sound of that, baby, because there's a very important life here somewhere. Life valuable to this nation. Alright, do you think, baby? Alright. So, interesting. So my theory might be coming to fruition. Yeah, right? It makes sense because it meant that he was unconscious. Just like what happened when he got shot. So when he got shot by Line, right? When he got shot by Line, it sounds like he was unconscious. So when my spirit woke up, I couldn't do anything with my body because it wasn't actually my body and he was just unconscious. So are you a manipulator too? I have ghost tricks, powers of the dead, yeah, but I can't control living creatures. Anyway, I think you'd be very careful. That guy in red is a manipulator. Naturally, he knows about powers like yours. If he realizes you're here, things might get a little sticky. Right, I better be careful. Look at him. There's that something emanating from him. Really that sign behind the special powers of the dead? What's going on? I've never seen the ghost world like this. So you're here, aren't you? He sense my presence. I noticed you. You think you can stop me, do you? I don't think you know why you're... I don't know why you're wearing my face. You might as well give up now. I control everything. Everything, including the life of the police inspector in white. Wait, don't shoot! This other me knows the powers of the dead as well. Who wouldn't notice what you just did? You were just practically shouting, "Look at me, baby." Looks like it might be hard to save you under these circumstances. Guess I can't use my powers right in front of him like that. Guess I'd better rewind the clock. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. This is interesting. Oh. There we go. Look at this place. Oh, wow. Yeah, this place got wrecked the fuck up. Interesting. What in the world happened here? I think I'm starting to remember. Something bad happened here. Now, there's another death lying in there. What, another death? Didn't I tell you from the start? Didn't I say there was a very important life valuable to the nation here? I thought you were talking about you. I'm just a crazy character in a white coat, baby. Uh-oh. No, a bird. No, it's the scientist. It's that old pigeon guy. Uh-oh. Some kind of device. Oh, we're about to go 4 minutes back in time. While we're 4 minutes back in time. Excuse me. Are you awake? Of course. I never sleep during work hours. Professor, do you recognize me? There's only one crazy character in a white coat that I know of. He hasn't lost his memory. I'm not the type that likes losing things, but never mind that. Cabana, this is quite a surprising guest you brought with you. Pretending like he didn't just blow up the place. Are you talking about me? Oh, this is a different guy. And I'm his guest, actually. He said he came to rescue us. Like you, my sharp friend. He still hasn't gotten his memory back. Pitiful. Ouch, that hurts. Anyway, now we'll be going back to our 4 minutes before your death. In order to change your fate, that is. Aren't we already in the past, man? We can't go back even further. I've done it before. Still don't see a path to saving Inspector Cabana, but if we go further back, maybe I'll find a lead. Let's go. We're another 4 minutes in the past. How many times do I have to tell you, Professor? This place is dangerous. Don't be daft. I can't leave now. It's completely dead, but as a thought, I'm getting a reading. This is the source of his powers. If I remove it... He's not dead. He's just not there. The true form of the manipulator isn't something you can detect. It's a spirit. Ridiculous. EMF 5, yeah! So you figured it all out, huh? Oh, the spirit box. All right, he's in it with the spirit box. You're a clever man, Inspector Cabanalon. So it's really true. I wasted a lot of time tonight because of you, Inspector. But it's all just like you said. I died 10 years ago. This body's just a vessel. A shell. A shell?! I control everything. The shell, people, just like I controlled the Justice Minister online. So it's true. You were manipulating my baby that whole time. You made her shoot your shell. But why? Why would you do such a thing? To create conclusive evidence, you know, on that security tape. Now she's a murderer too. She'll suffer just like Jal did. Now then, Professor, I'm afraid it's time for you to die. I don't have any grudge against you. I'm even grateful to you. Oh yeah? So why don't you just let me live then? I'll be leaving this country forever tonight. And before I do, I need to erase all the evidence that these powers of mine do exist. Along with this contraption in the room. This time, the thing will work, and it was meant to, the way it was meant to, and it'll be all over. Cupid won't turn around this time. He'll shoot the little arrow this way. Professor, look out! No, it's dynamite! Tragic. Dynamite, huh? When the devil did he put that there? He planted it all out tonight, having my baby shoot him, having his corpse disappear. His corpse disappeared. That's right, it did. It did disappear. I forgot about that. That medical examiner, remember him? He was a complete and utter imposter. He said he was going to take the corpse back to the lab, but he already made a deal with the manipulator to meet him and give him the body back. But I wasn't going to let that happen, baby. You saw it through the plan, huh? Oh! Oh, it is the lamp. The lamp met him there to take back the shell. Ooh, interesting. I noticed right away the medical examiner didn't know the first thing about examining a body. I knew he was a fake, so I tracked him down and brought him off. Brought him off? I had him smuggle the corpse into this room. Thought we could find the source of his powers, of course. Never in my wildest dreams did I think his abilities were powers of the dead. Anyway, there isn't much time. He's leaving the country before dawn, and I'm gonna follow him. Of course, after I save you two. Something's been nagging at the back of my mind. I remember what Ray said to me tonight. He said that the spirit ceased to exist when the day breaks. But if that's true, how could a spirit from 10 years ago still be here? No time for thinking now, baby. Action is the name of the game. Work your magic and take us back even further into the past. Alright. Alright, man, jump in there and stop that explosion, would you? Easy enough for you to say. Foolish of you to say too. If you stop the explosion, he'll just do me in some other way. Fair enough, then jump in there and take care of that man in red, would you? I repeat, easy enough for you to say. And most likely impossible to boot. That huge explosion didn't even make him bat an eye. Well, what do you propose then, profs? Pray tell. Your best bet is to save me during the explosion without him noticing. Easy enough for you to say, sheesh. What's with all these people? And you jump in there and do something. Alright. Fool, what do you think you're doing? I saw it try out. If you do, you're gonna set the contraption into motion. Oh yeah. I just thought. He just thought how he'd blow me up is what he thought. Oops, that was my bad. But there aren't a whole lot of things I can use tricks on in this room. Oh. Yeah, we just drop him down. Watch this. Yeah, we just opened the door. We just drop as soon as the explosion happens. Oh, no, no. Sissel? Hey, I know that voice. Help me? Where are you? Find me before I'm carried away. Huh? What's with this frail sounding call from help? He's here somewhere. A friend of yours? Yep, little guy that looks a little fragile but has the strength that'd surprise you. He's asking for you to find him. And before he's carried away, no less. I'm almost out of time. Should I look for him? Meteorite data detects Temsic radiation. It responds. Ooh, okay. Oh. Damn. The door doesn't open downward. Fuck. There's some random ball there. What's up with that? Ooh. There he is again. Farewell. Sounds like a little pal was carried away. Where was he? Maybe you should try to find him somehow. Looked around, you know, from corner to corner, baby. Now what? Should I start over? Yeah, I guess so. Alright, we'll start from the beginning and try to find this guy. There's not really many places I can go. And this won't be able to reach that, I don't think. Rats! Interesting. You perhaps have already noticed time's running out, baby. Yeah, no perhaps about it, I know, but you know, there isn't a whole lot of things I can use my ghost tricks on here. Looks like it's all over. Unless I find another path, I'm sort of out of deadlock here. Oh, the rat. Oh! There he is! Sissel, here I am! Oh, hey, it's Missile! What are you doing there? You really have to ask here, so you're really going... What's going on there? Oh, no, that's okay, never mind. Anyway, I need your powers. Will you help me out? Of course! Here, let me join you. Yay! Alright, here I am! Now maybe things will flow in a new direction. Even though the flow of the sewer is a little bit stinky. Yay, fate changed. Alright, so. Let's see now. So I can reach this. You remember how to use my powers? Yeah, you can swap things that have the same shape. Well, to be precise, I can swap things that look like they have the same shape. What's the difference? So I was being carried by the wind and falling into the river. I realized something. If you look at a thing from different angles, it looks different. You know, it's a pretty good point for a little dog who came in with the sewage. So this looks like this. Right? What? Let's see. Let's do this real quick. Interesting. Alright, let's stop that explosion. Oh, no, we can't do that. Okay, let's take care of that man in red then. No, we can't do that either. We can't do this. We can't do that. What can we do? We let the explosion happen. Then we rescue the old pigeon guy without the man in red noticing. And your powers are the key to it all, Missile. Oh, I don't know about that, but I'll do my best. Talking about a matter of seconds. We can't miss our chance. Well, no one's moving, so... Oop, okay. The squeaky guy's making a fuss about something. Sissel, my animal instincts are starting to surface. If you mean you want to chase them, I think you have to be alive to do that. There must be some kind of rat feast in that trash can. These things usually make a bigger commotion than that. Bigger commotion, huh? Oop. What the heck? Are they gonna find an upward? Are they gonna find a downward falling door? Making that trash can dance. Truth be told, I feel like a little dancer myself now. It's getting harder and harder to hold my wild instincts back. What a dangerous bunch. Okay. Okay. Dang. There we go. Look out! There we go. We got it. Sorry, little pigeon. As for you, Inspector, I have a little job for you. I can't move. I think I have 4 or 5 broken bones. I don't mind. It won't prevent me from manipulating you. Might hurt a little bit when I move you, though. Quite a bit, actually. Damn you. Yikes. But we're chilling. Nice. I can't believe it. You actually pulled it off. Sorry, Inspector Cabanel, I couldn't do anything to help you. And there I am, a poor broken heap of arms and legs. But no matter, I enjoyed the show. Magic disappearing act, that is. Nothing like it, baby. Yeah, except unlike a normal magic trick, I'm the one that managed to vanish without trace here. Nice, fate averted. Now we go into the future to continue where we left off. What's the matter? You look like you'd rather be dead, not that you aren't. I was just remembering the fact that right about now, the real me is giving the poor Justice Minister a real fright. On that phone call, yeah? He was pretty upset. Excuse me, mister. Yeah, you really shouldn't be mean like that. And what's this lively little creature? Oh, this little doggy is the warrior who keeps Kamala safe. Or he would be if he was actually still full of life. Kamala? Gods in heaven, what a terrible thing. That poor little girl taken hostage. It's a cruel twist of fate indeed. Wait just a minute, Miss Kamala is a hostage? Yeah, we're sorry, little warrior. Miss Kamala, a hostage? What's a hostage? Anyway, Inspector Kamala, it's time to save your life now. Well, you couldn't get very far when you tried before, am I right? This time's different, right, Sissel? That's right, with us working together, it's a whole different situation. We'll save the Inspector in white, and then we'll go rescue Kamala, okay? Alright, let's hurry up and get through this. Gee, kids, you're making me feel like an afterthought. Poor guy. Alright, let's get started. Inspector Kamala is upstairs, so our first step is get up there. Sissel, I'll go up first and wait for you. Alright, Lovey-Dove, we need your help. Carry this measuring device upstairs. It has Mr. Ghost in it, so don't drop it. There we go, trick time. There you are, Sissel. Sorry for the wait, Missile. 4 minutes from now, the inspector will be killed by a gun. You just jump right in and stop him from firing, would you? Ah, there you go again with that stuff. Besides, it doesn't make any sense. If you stop him from firing, he'll just kill you some other way. Wait a minute, that sounds familiar. Yup, same situation as mine. Your best bet this time around is to allow him to shoot, and then save Cabanela without him noticing. Ooh, it's even worse than last time. And you jump in there and do something. Okay, I'm ready to jump in. Don't forget, whenever you want to use my powers, just tap RT. Also, what's up, Soul? Alright, so this is interesting. Let's see. So, Sissel, could you explain something to me? Exactly how did the man in white die? He got shot with the gun. Gun, huh? I've always wondered about those things. How come people die when they hear about that loud bang? Huh? Why do they? I don't remember. Oh, brother, I hope I never lose my memory. Mr. Whitecoat died because he got shot with a bullet. Bullet? A little lump of metal. It proves fatal when it gets lodged in his head. Ah, I get it. It's like a tiny little Mino, right? Yeah, something like that, I guess. Different shape, though. In that case, I ought to be able to use some powers on it saving the man in white. Hey, good news, huh, Whitecoat? Okay, when you just call me Cabanela. Wait, can you imagine this missile swapping the bullet with something else? That'd be nuts. Alright. Oh, did you see that? That bad Sissel turned around. You have to call him that, but yeah, maybe this is our chance to get do some ghost tricks. This is the only time he takes his eyes off me, too. If you have something to do, do it now. Time to take the first steps towards saving the inspector. Let's see. Okay. Doesn't seem like there's anything around here that really benefit from that, but Ooh, I should have been in that probably. Yikes, I'm a little scared right now. Why didn't he die? Because he's already dead. He died 10 years ago. I knew full well he wouldn't die if I shot him. And why did you go through the trouble of shooting him at all? Time's almost up. That's enough chit chat. But now the situation has changed slightly. The last split seconds are our chance. There's another condition on my deal. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to get shot again? Yeah, I'm thinking that I need to be... Oh, no, but I won't be able to... Interesting. If I want to save the inspector in white without the guy noticing, then I have to do something about that bullet after it's fired. I could swap it with something, you know? I guess I'd better look for something that's the same shape. That's a bit confusing. Oh, I have to start from here, bro? There's the old pigeon guy read up here. Oh, oops, yeah. This one is interesting. This one's interesting, to say the least. So I don't think I can't even get to that, which is kind of unfortunate. So if I can't get to the right side, then what is up with that? And I already kind of speculated this can't swap with anything unless... It just has to vaguely look like it is the only thing. See. Yeah, definitely. Oops, that was an accident. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I was supposed to wait. I was supposed to wait. Oopsies. Dude, I'm a little stumped. I gotta think about this. For a second. I've already determined that there's not really anything that I can swap in the amount of time here. The only thing I can think of is potentially that we need to... Let's think about this for a second. Okay, yeah, so we wait until he turns around and then we can swivel this. Alright. We can turn this on if we want to. Fine. Oh, he turns around immediately. Let's think. Yeah, I can't pause in this entire section. Interestingly enough, yeah, we already read this dialogue. I really gotta think this one through. I'm very confused on what I can do here. Like, I get in the end that something needs to look like a bullet, but I don't really see it. Yeah. Poor guy. What? Oh, I wanna read that text. Let me see if I can read that text real quick. I don't know why it goes away so quickly. You got grit, little pigeon. I'd better be up there before the Legend of Pigeon's strength gives out. Missile's waiting for me. I better hurry. Should do it without stopping the guy from firing, without him noticing. In other words, once it's fired, the bullet will be the key. Don't forget where use my cards. Yeah, I get it. But what looks like a bullet here? Ooh, See, unfortunately, there's not really anything here that can be swapped with. There's this one, but I can't reach anything from here with this. Doesn't really change anything. Dang, I was hoping that like maybe talking to him at a different point would help. This is literally the only thing I can really move. Yeah, it doesn't really help. And I don't think this can be replaced with anything. Like, that being on that side doesn't really change anything. Yeah, see, it moves. Does it come within moving distance? Let me see. Because I've been thinking about how to get over there, but this... Oh, I can move it. Oh, thank God. Okay. So I can now move it, which means I can make this fall. What is that, bro? I can swap them. Interesting. Okay. Oh, would you look at that? Right on the hook. I love knit hats. So warm and most all soft. Hey, now that I'm looking at it, that is the same shape as the helmet you just knocked down. Ah, I thought so. I think I messed up, but let's think about this a little bit more. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. No, it does look like a bullet, but like... Oh, so you want it to fall. I think I understand now. I want it to fall as the bullet gets shot. Now I think I understand. There we go. So now I wait. Oh, I did it too early. Oh wait, no, I didn't. What? Didn't make it in time. What? That clearly looks like a bullet. Hmm. Maybe I don't touch it then. Maybe I just leave it be. Because the bullet, because it doesn't have like the shell. So you know what? I think that should be it. That should be all I need to do. Okay. We'll try again, but I won't move it this time. Have I heard this song? We've heard this song quite a lot. Oh, oops, I missed my timing. I missed my timing. I missed the timing. Whoops. Alright. I think I won't. I'll just leave the hat on the hook and just leave it there. Not even bother touching the... Like, if I make it fall, that'll ruin it. I'm just gonna, like, leave it there and see if it works that way. We'll try that first. Should be able to flip it. Okay, I'm gonna use this to get over there. Okay. Alright, I'm literally just gonna leave it now. And then I'm gonna prepare him on that. Alright. There we go, okay. But let's see if this does it. Let's see. This might be enough. Let's see. Imagine being able to pause in time for a bullet. There we go, yep. Would you look at that? The bullet is hanging in midair between the gun and the inspector's forehead. Now's our chance. I'm hearing the bullet right now. Let's swap this thing with something else. What? It's our only hope. There's gotta be something here with the same shape and direction as the bullet. There it is. Classic. I don't think he noticed. Looks like you pulled off another magic disappearing act, huh? And now I say again, I love knit hats, so warm and most of all soft. Did I do it all right? You did a fine job, little one. You saved another life. And I'll keep doing it too, over and over. Yeah, we did it. That's good. GG's. What I saw in these 4 minutes gave me all the answers I've been looking for. All our research these past 10 years pales in comparison, right, Professor? So all we gotta do is just die. That is true. That is true, Froggy. So you two are working together? That's about the size of it, yeah. Who would believe a story about a manipulator? So we pursued it ourselves, just the two of us. Quite a crazy character myself, after all. Okay, let's hurry back to our time. We have to rescue Miss Kamala. You're right, Missile. And there's a certain guy I have to follow, too. Yikes. After completing his revenge on Inspector Kamala, the man in red left, and now a new story is about to unfold in a new present. How are you feeling, you old crazy character? Hey there, Prof. We're both alive. I see. Yeah, nothing like it, baby. But I don't know if I'm getting old or what. I've got a few aches and pains here and there. Used to be a little thing, like an explosion wouldn't bother me. Yeah, right, like I'm gonna believe that. So what, the guy in the red is gone, huh? Just in case, I posted special investigation units all around the building. Let's just pray the boys come through for us. Yo, the boys, bro. Are you talking about the Backstreet Boys? Damn it, you picked a bad time not to listen to me, body of mine. Alright, well, it looks like both of their deaths were erased. Unfortunately, with the case of the Inspector and White, can't call it a complete success, but in any case, these two have information I need to start tracking the manipulator. I better talk to them. If I knew things were going to end up like this, I would have tried to die in that explosion, baby. That way I could have been dancing after Big Red by now. Might be able to erase deaths, but sure I can't do too much about injuries. Alright, see you later, Bass. Yeah, sorry, I suppose you're right. I just hate feeling so hopeless. He was right there within my grasp. All of our plans were resting on tonight, and then this had to happen. Guess he's thinking about his spotless record. It's not too late, Inspector. We still have a chance. Maybe I can catch him. Say, you're right. That's not a bad idea. I'll cooperate with you fully. Go ahead and fire away with all the questions you like, Mr. Ghost. That guy mentioned revenge. Revenge against the people who stole his life away 10 years ago. He's a fool. He's the one who made the decision to take that little girl hostage, and he wound up dead. He only has himself to blame. But what about when he said this? I was murdered by all of you. Detective Jowd, who forced me into a corner, Lynne, the girl who was playing in the dark, and finally you, Inspector Cabano. If you hadn't done what you did, I would have never pointed a gun at that kid. Yeah, 10 years ago on that day, the Special Investigation Unit was working on a certain big case. We hauled in a young man, an important witness to our investigation, and then I did it. I made two very stupid mistakes. Detective, I'm telling you, I don't know anything about it. Fine, you're under no obligation to talk, of course, but if you don't, the Special Investigation Unit will make the rest of your life a living hell. But I'd just been assigned to a Special Investigation Unit. You see, they didn't share much info on big cases, the newbie like me yet, and I wanted to impress them. It was only supposed to be a simple matter of taking a statement, but I was too greedy. I pushed him too hard. I drove him into a corner and made him lose all hope. That was my first mistake. Then I made another mistake on top of all that. Cabano, I got a minute? Chief wants to see you about your report. Got it, I'll be right there. You stay right here and be a good boy now. And that's when I did it. I left it behind in the interrogation room. My gun. Arrgh! Why did he leave his gun there? How could you? He used my gun to escape. But he said it's true. If I hadn't made that mistake, he never would have had a gun to point at Lynne in the first place. Arrgh! I first found out about the manipulator's existence during a certain overseas communication. Overseas communication? For national security purposes, this country keeps tabs on the communication networks. This particular communication was about making a deal with a certain foreign country. He said he wanted them to buy him and his powers. That's how he first heard about him. Of course, we didn't know what he looked like at the time, and in order to prove these powers, we had to give him two predictions. He foresaw two completely preposterous, impossible cases. The case of a man who would sing national secrets during a live rock concert broadcast, and the case of a man who would take the chief commissioner hostage in his own office. There's two inmates in special prison, huh? We kept tabs on their communications and launched an investigation, and then finally we pinpointed where they were going to meet tonight and stalked it out. That restaurant, the kitchen, the chicken kitchen. The manipulator plans on leaving this country tonight on a submarine that belongs to the other country in this deal. Submarine? We haven't been able to find out where it's going to the surface. It's terrifying to think what would happen if his powers would fall in the hands. Yeah, right. Highly unlikely they'd use him for peaceful purposes. And now they have that little girl as a hostage. Kamala. We have to stop him before he leaves the country. This spotless record of yours. Is it really that important to you? Of course, baby. In some ways, it's more important to me than my life. Than your life. After all, it's because of my record that I'm able to get my hands on all intel as head of the Special Investigation Unit. Because of my position, I get to direct all aspects of the investigation into the manipulator case. The manipulator case, that's why you cared about your record so much? Of course, why else? I never could believe it, man. Jowd shooting Alma. I didn't care that he confessed. There was definitely something more to the story, some secret. I did everything I could to climb the ladder, everything in my power, and then I finally found the answer. It took 5 long years, though. The manipulator is going to prove that Jowd is innocent. What incredible determination. That's pretty sick. There's one thing I just don't understand. If you were so determined to help Detective Jowd, why didn't you help him escape from prison? That's an easy one, baby. Escaping from prison is a crime. I wasn't about to help him commit a crime after spending 5 years trying to prove him innocent. And he himself asked to be executed, you know? As a man of the law, I had to make sure the execution was stopped legally. And that's why I brought him before the Justice Minister too. I needed to buy as much time as I possibly could. So that's it, huh? Interesting. There's one little unfortunate result of all this. Lynne completely misunderstood your intentions. Ha! What little misunderstanding. My baby will come around, give it time. But there are more important things to do with our time tonight. Alright. Mr. Superintendent, you mind if I talk to you for a minute? I haven't always been a junkyard superintendent, you know. I used to be part of the police. Police, huh? Not as a detective, but as a medical examiner, I investigated victims' causes of deaths. 10 years ago, I was asked to autopsy a strange corpse hit by a meteorite fragment and died instantly. That's what the police report said. There were no signs of life. He was definitely dead, but I never filed an autopsy report. That's because the corpse suddenly vanished, leaving behind only one clue. An unusual corpse? I bet that's what I've been chasing all night. Could you tell me more? Yeah, sure. I have an interest in you recovering memory and finding your true identity, too. That's the only way I can describe it, too. It was an unusual corpse. He was dead all night. He was dead all right. No question about that, but there wasn't a scratch on him. Not a scratch, but I thought he was hit by a meteorite fragment. I don't understand it any more than you do. I was completely bewildered, but when I tried to autopsy him, I was even more puzzled. I couldn't perform the autopsy. You couldn't? What do you mean? The scalpel went in, but it wouldn't cut. As soon as I tried to make an incision, it would heal up in the very next instant. And that's how it went. And no scarring or blood either. And I never had the chance to solve the mystery. That's because the corpse went up and vanished on us. The morgue is well guarded. Nobody could have stolen that body. But there is one way the corpse could have disappeared. What's that? Got up and left. If it got up and left, chat. Yeah, peace. Got up, opened the door, and walked out on its own. What? He was dead, but he wasn't dead. We saw it with our own eyes tonight. Not even an explosion could kill him. And he didn't feel it when he slammed his fist on that stove. The corpse left behind some data from some testing I did. Got some readings for kind of radiation coming off that body. Radiation? I used all kinds of instruments, but I couldn't determine exactly what kind of radiation it was. Some undiscovered type, from a world unknown. Wait a minute, could it be? That's right, it was coming from that meteorite fragment. I went to that park and tested the spot where the meteorite fell, and just as I expected, I detected radiation coming from that crater. It was the exact same pattern as the radiation from that corpse. So is it aliens? Does it just end up being aliens? At the time, I thought he was some kind of immortal being. He would die only to come back to life. I wanted to research it in depth, so I quit my job as a police medical examiner. Several years later, I came to learn the connection between my research and the manipulator case, thanks to the arrival of this crazy character here. Oh, stop now, Professor. Do you really want to see me blush? It was about a year ago, I'd say. This man in white came dancing in my research lab here. I heard there was an oddball here who's researching Temsic. Is that you, baby? Who are you to be calling anybody an oddball? I was investigating the manipulator case then, and then I heard there was a man who'd quit the police force to study the meteorite. When I heard that, it was like a meteorite struck me in the head. At the time, we were just starting to get leads on this manipulator. We didn't know who he was yet, and we knew he was communicating with a certain foreign country. In one of those communications, we heard the manipulator say this: "The source of my power is not part of this world." And that's when I put two and two together, baby. The manipulator case and Temsic were somehow connected. Which also explained how 5 years ago he used his powers to manipulate a birthday surprise a little girl made for her mother. He added that gun to the contraption, most likely by controlling Kamala. So that contraption in the basement there, you built that to try and help Detective Jowd. That's right, Jowd and I worked together back when I was with the Force. I used the reports of the case to try and recreate the device. There's just one part of it that I couldn't reproduce no matter how hard I tried. Campbell told Jowd it did something to make that it shouldn't have and made an impossible move. I added that part to the device I recreated, but in a part that would allow Cupid to rotate, otherwise the gun wouldn't fire. So that must mean somebody manipulated Kamala's contraption. As a result, we proved to ourselves that the manipulator actually existed. Inspector Cabanela? Hey, baby. Sorry about that phone call. Must have sounded like a real villain. Hate to spoil your image of me. Of that cool cat inspector you always looked up to. Is that really the image she had of him? Drop your standards, man. Inspector Cabello, I'm sorry. I just heard you were chasing after that man all this time to try and help Detective Jowd. This manipulator is such a dangerous character. I was hoping you didn't have to be involved. So that's why you had me arrested tonight, isn't it? Like I always say, if somebody's in the way, throw him in the slammer. Yikes. Tonight. I really thought we finally had him, but my body gave out on me right at the critical moment. It's like a cruel joke. Ha ha ha. But a joke is a joke, you might as well laugh. Jowd! The minister called off the execution order. And while we had at it, he let Detective Jowd go free until tomorrow morning too. It's pretty extreme while he was at it. Sorry it took so long to get here. You can leave the rest to me. There you go again. I've always been like that. You make everybody else run around and then swoop in at the last second. "5 years ago, you left this coat with me just before you turned yourself in. I promised to give it back to you one day." Oh, Jowd's getting his shit back. Let's go. Dude, he's got that swag. Uh-oh, there he is. Yo, what a Chad. I've been waiting so long, Detective Jowd. Waiting for this day to come. Thanks for not giving up on me, Lynne. Alright, I'm off then. Good luck, my old friend. Giga Chad moment, yeah! This present you gave me is just what I needed, thank you. Glad you like it. Sis, are you there? Yeah, I'm here. You and I have to go find that man. I need your help. Will you do this with me? Sure, but how? We don't know where the submarine is and the phone line doesn't work. They use communication cables to make their calls. We'll get you hooked up somehow, you'll see. Could you wait here until we do, please? Alright, fine, I'm counting on you. This true self you're looking for, I bet you'll find it soon. Alright, I'm leaving, Inspector Cabanela. It's almost dawn. I'm not who I thought I was. I'm actually further from knowing who I was than ever. But now, I don't feel so alone. Each one of us, for his or her own reasons, is looking for the truth. Together, I think we shed light on these mysteries. Let's go! Nice. Oh, sweet. They changed the background to that. That's funny. What a goofy background. Ghost trick. Lingering death. Oh my gosh, we're like unlocking a bunch of stuff. Yep. Alright, let me see like where we are in the story. Oh, not here. Maybe here, let's see. Okay, yeah, let me, let's see. Let's go to music. Alright, so, I think we only have a couple chapters left, guys. I think I'm gonna call the stream, because I wanna have a fresh go on the last 2 chapters before the end of the game. Because there's probably 3 chapters is what I'm guessing, so How do you get this unlocked? Oh wow, this is the original version. Pretty interesting. Yeah, this is fire. Hope you guys have been enjoying it. We're almost at the end of this game. This is pretty fire, guys. So the next time that we stream this, probably next week, probably next Wednesday, I'm looking to finish it. So yeah, I think we'll call for the night, guys. I appreciate you all coming out to the stream. Appreciate you all hanging out, of course, as always. Yeah, this is interesting. All right. Well, as always, guys, thank you all so much for coming out to stream. It's going to be a fun time tomorrow when we continue on, so please, 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 please make sure, if you are not subscribed to this channel already, that you consider doing so that way you can know when the next time I stream this game is. We're going to be streaming on Friday, so be on the lookout for that. I'm probably going to be playing some Call of Duty with Asol, and we might, and we're going to have another goal set up for getting the shit mic up, guys. So think about that. Think about that if you want to see it. Yeah. Asol should be able to join us. If not, it's not a big deal, but we're looking at that, so. All right. Thanks again for coming out, guys. I will see you guys at the next stream. And, yeah.
Peace out, bros.
I'll see you all later. Enjoy yourselves. Thanks again for coming out, as always. And, yeah. Next stream will be coming. And we'll be chilling. It'll be a good time. All right, guys. Peace out. I'll see you guys all later. Thanks for coming. I've been enjoying this. It's been a great game. See y'all later.